But when I was a teenager, I used to pal around with this guy. He was a disc jockey at the time, lovely fella. And he came up to my house one Saturday evening. He said, I'm doing a gig tonight. He said, do you fancy coming out? You know, coming along to the gig. Oh, I said, no problem to the boy. I said, where are you playing? He said, we're doing a disco, he said, down the Deaf and Dumb Society in Rathmines. And I said, come on. I said, don't be ridiculous. How could you play disco music for people who weren't able to hear it? And he said, well, you can. He said, they're fantastic people. He said, all you do, he said, you turn the bass up a little bit louder than usual, causes some vibrations in the floor. They feel the vibrations through their feet, and they dance away. He said, it's great. So I said, okay, and I went along, standing at the back of the hall, super cool. Went out in the center of the floor. I spotted the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. Oh, that was just her left arm. And I said to myself, I said, self, I said, Deaf and Dumb Society or not, the boy is going to ask her up. So I start to get her attention across the floor, and here I am. Eventually I got the eye contact. You know when you have the eye contact? And I go to her, I go. She looks back, she goes. So the two of us are up there dancing away, smiling at each other. Oh, she's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And I'm thinking to myself, how am I going to chat her up? Very difficult. So I get this brainwave. Try and tell her about some of my hobbies, like some of the things I do in my spare time. So I go to her and I go. She goes. Very good. I back horses. As she catches on to that and communication is building up, things are getting a bit closer. A few minutes later, she goes back to me. She goes. And I go. Fantastic, she swims. No, just trying to save you awake. She jogs, great. We've got something in common. Things are really getting close, and it's coming to that part of the dance where I better ask her up for a drink or I'm going to lose her. And at this stage, I'm full of confidence, real cocky. I start to go. She goes. So the two of us are out there at the bar, drinking away, smiling at each other. This fella comes out, he says, Mary, do you fancy a dance? She said, I can't. I'm stuck with this deaf and dumb bloke.